Hey guys, it's me Olva, and today I'm in the dark with this light on because I wanted to use this light. It's really cool and it looks really weird with a light on, so I'm like, well heck you, we're just gonna have this. So it's gonna be a bit annoying possibly, but also that's my cover-up reason. My hair's not working and you can't tell as much when it's dark, so you're welcome. But today I'm gonna be doing a Q&A. I asked on my Instagram it's in the bio all the time, in the description. I asked on my Instagram, I put one of those question box things and like, give me questions for a Q&A for a video. So also, if you want to be part of the next time I do something like this, go follow my Instagram, shameless self-promo, because then you can. But anyway, here are all the questions that I got, and I'll be answering them all right now. So first one is, what's your favourite love song? I really like a lot of love songs. I find them really cute and fluffy and they make me feel warm and fuzzy, which is such a soft thing to say, but it's true. Right now, my favourite's probably Valentine and Chamomile by Atlas. They make my heart implode. They're so adorable. And Butterflies by Samza, because it's so because it starts off all cutesy and then it's like, what? And then you're like, oh, you know, whatever. You have to listen to them. Listen to them, the ones I say. My good buddy Hudson is gonna get a shout out here, says, can you please fucking fix your audio in your videos? A word I don't want to put in my videos, because my family, which is this sometimes. I'm sorry, Hudson. I don't know how to fix audio or make audio work. You can do that for me if you want. Oh god, I'm sure this lighting's really pissing you off too. Do you like the lighting? Come fix my audio for me. I don't know how. I don't have a mic. I have a camera. Next one. Don't have a question, but I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much. I love you. I'm having actually a really good day today, so yes, thank you. My friend asked, do you play Fortnite? No. I don't play Fortnite. And I thought it was just a meme for the longest time. And then I actually saw my good buddy playing Fortnite, and I'm like, oh. Someone asked, do you like As It Is If? If not, listen to them, I recommend them. Have not listened to them. Well, I'm gonna look them up later. But thank you for the recommendation. Okay, this was, how do you come out as trans to teachers in the beginning of the year? So I did this year actually because I moved to my school this year. You basically, what I did, I think it might have been a bit easier for me since my school's really small, but you go to the principal or head of school or head of the school you're in, like if you're in like middle school, if it's different for you and you have like middle school, senior school, whatever, just go to the head of your year group if that's how your school works. And basically talk to them beforehand. It helps a lot if your parents are accepting, because then they come and have a meeting. You basically just say, can I have a meeting with the principal? You go and talk to them and you'll kind of say, if your parents are supportive, they'll kind of just sit there and say, hey, this is my name, this is my pronouns, I'm trans, here's the deal. I'd really appreciate if, you know, we could do that. Even if you're not new to the school, you could just go have a meeting with your principal and do that. They will contact all of the other teachers, basically telling them what the deal is, how it's going to be. And I think they legally have to because of, you know, discrimination laws. If your parents aren't accepting and aren't chill, I'd still suggest you have a meeting with your principal just by yourself, like come up to them during school, or shoot all your teachers an email, if you can get their emails and be like, hey, this is the deal. But if you want to, yeah, talk to the principal, it'll be easier, because then they'll just send that email to all of the other teachers rather than you having to do it. But yeah, just kind of have a talk with the head of your school about it, and it should be fine. Opinions about 21 Pilots getting back and cheese. Opinions about 21 Pilots coming back. I'm wearing a 21 Pilots jumper right now, actually. Thank God. I had convinced myself, what if they don't come back, and I was freaking out. And then when, like, all that stuff started happening with them coming back, I was so happy. Like, I'm so glad they're coming back. I'm going on their tour at the end of this year in December. I have tickets. I'm so excited. I'm going in the mosh. I'm lining up for so many hours. I'm so excited. I'm so happy they got back. I love their new songs. The only two that have come out so far, from Trench are Nico and the Niners and Jumpsuit. I love both. I love Nico and the Niners more. Like, it has my whole soul. I'm so happy. And cheese. I love how that was in the same question. I like cheese. It's great. If you could see any band live, who would it be? I'm gonna count it as, like, bands I haven't seen live, because the ones I've seen, you know, I've already seen, so it's like, you know. And I would say Panic, but I'm seeing Panic in a couple months. So, apart from that, ones that I'm not seeing and haven't seen, I would see Pierce the Veil. I wish I could. I would love to see Pierce the Veil, and if I saw, I'm Low on Gas and You Need a Jacket perform live, I would probably sob a lot. I got the question, black or blue? I don't know if this has some like hidden meaning to it, but if you're just asking the colours, I like both. They're a good aesthetic together. I like black though. If two vegans had a fight, would it mean they finally had beef? Yes. It says, do you have a fave musicals? And if so, what is it and why? My favourite musicals, because it had the S in brackets, which is why I said it like that. My favourite musicals, I love so many, but my favourites right now are probably Hamilton, Dear Evan Hansen, Be More Chill, and Heathers. Those are my favourites right now. And why? Hamilton, I just love for the music. I love Lin-Manuel Miranda and his voice, and I like how it's rapped, and I like how it's like the whole thing is, you know, rapped and sung. And the music's just so good. And I do like the story of it, obviously, but that one, it's like primarily the music I love, and I just, they're all such bops. Like, you can bop to it. Dear Evan Hansen, because it's relatable content. And it's, like, emotional. It makes me cry. I love it so much. I relate to Evan Hansen on a spiritual level. I literally cry every time I listen to the soundtrack. It's so fucking good. Be More Chill. I like the relatable teenness along with the humour in it. Like, it's so funny, and then there's, like, some serious parts, but it's just, like, oh, we love it. And I love the bromance at the start. You know, the two-player game. Heathers, I just like how it's so, like, damn, you know, it's like sass, queen. It's like bopping, you're bopping to it, and it's so, like, it's got all the shock value stuff, and it's just a quality musical where it's like, damn, it's a good time, and also it's like, the insaneness of it just makes it more enjoyable, personally. This one said, do you love me? This person said, when did you first start liking Harry Potter? I first read the series when I was really young. I think, I was probably 9 or 10. And I was reading it because my dad was reading it, and he was like, you should read it too. And we had this thing of, like, every time I finished a book, we'd watch the movie. So I actually read all the books before I saw the movies, which I'm glad. But yeah, my dad would be like, we're not going to watch the movie till you finish the books, and then we'd watch the movies together. It was like family spiritual bonding. And I was obsessed as a kid. And I had, like, all of this merch, but I was, like, a child, so I was like, I'm a Gryffindor, because I'm a good guy. And then I stopped liking Harry Potter, like, a lot. Like, I wasn't obsessed for, like, 3 years. Then I started liking it again. And then I was like, I am a hecking Slytherin. I'm such a Slytherin. I was just, like, a child, and I was like, I'm a good guy. And I'm like, but yeah. Long story there. Opinions on furries, LMAO. Honestly, do whatever you want, man. Like, I'm not here to judge. You know what? If you want to dress up as an animal, why not? Also, circumcising babies for non-religious reasons. I just don't get circumcision, and maybe it's because I'm not religious, and maybe it's because I haven't heard much about it, but I just don't, like, why are you chopping it? What's the reasoning? I don't quite understand. I don't have much of an opinion, but I don't get why you would, like, wouldn't that hurt the baby? I don't know. How to deal with homophobic / transphobic family you're out to. Oh, okay, I get what you mean. I guess, kind of, like, it sucks, but just trying not to bring it up, because if you bring it up, it's just going to cause arguments and stuff. It's harder if it's your immediate family, obviously, but kind of, if you just, like, if you're out to them and they weren't accepting, but they're still kind of, you know, like, it's not to the extent they've, like, kicked you out or they're abusing you for it, then I reckon it's just a matter of kind of not really talking to them about it all that much, and just unless you really do want them to understand. The difference is, if they're homophobic, like truly homophobic or transphobic, then, don't talk about it. But if they're just ignorant, educate them. And there's a fine line between that. If they're just kind of unsure about things and they're kind of saying stuff like, I just don't understand, then educate them with articles and videos and all that. But if they're truly against it and they hate people for being trans or gay, just really don't, try to not mention it. You just have to know one day you'll be able to move out and be who you are and comfortable with who you are, but right now it's just kind of, you have to kind of lay low with it, which does suck. but it's just a matter of safety and being able to be comfortable and happy in your own home. Do you have a plan for when/how you're going to get top surgery? I really want to get top surgery in my gap year, so between high school and university, what if you're American, you'll call college. I'm going to take a year off to get top surgery. Hopefully, if I can afford it at that point, obviously, because it is very expensive. But yeah, I'm going to take a year off to get top surgery. And how, I'm really not sure, because I like the idea of not having scars, but also from what I've seen, double incision results have been a lot better than keyhole. So I am leaning more towards double incision, also because I don't know if I could qualify for keyhole surgery, so I'm thinking double incision. That's most likely what I'll get. What inspired my YouTube channel? I started making YouTube when I was really young. I've deleted almost all of those videos, but when I was about 12 maybe, I started making videos, and I guess it was just because I liked watching YouTubers, and I liked watching all these people doing singing videos and talking videos and just sharing their personality online, and I was like, I really want to try that out, and, you know, be online, because I loved singing and performing and just being very dramatic or whatever, since I was literally 6 years old, so I thought, here's a way I can kind of put that out there and express that. And yeah, so I started making videos. My first video that was like filmed and not just like my mum posted, because this used to be my mum's channel. Hi mum. She didn't post videos, by the way. She just had like a Google account and I used it for this. But my first video was like a blank space music video, and it was so cringy. It's me like smashing a mirror and it's really bad. But for me it was a mean of self-expression in a way I could, you know, express myself without the fear of... Like, obviously, I still got, like, people were weird about it online, but at least I didn't have that fear of, like, in real-life confrontation. This question says, favorite color? My favorite colors are red and black. They are quality. Okay, do you feel like anyone treats you differently since being on T? Subtly, yes. In public, like, random strangers, yes, because I pass more. It's not really... differently, it's just I get called like buddy and pal, and it was always that, but like it was more like I pass more now. But if you mean like people in my life, yeah, I do feel like since going on TV, people have treated me more like a guy, and I've got misgendered less by people in my life. I guess just because I pass more. And it's a weird experience, because, yeah, I do feel like people have treated me actually better. Like, it's not like it's ever been worse. Mainly because I was out. Like, I was treated worse from when I was not out to when I was out, but since being on T, there was no negative changes with people. They were more positive and more like, oh, I hate this, but it was kind of the thing of like, oh, you're actually, you know, trans. Which I find stupid, because it's like, I was always actually trans since I came out, but people kind of have this idea of like, oh, you're on hormones, you're like really trans. Which is whatever. How's life? Up and down, very much up and down, but right now, I'm pretty good. Yesterday was pretty bad, and most of the times just like, but we're going up, my friend. How much do you miss me out of infinity? This is a scale from 0 to infinity. Merry Christmas. How much do you love me out of infinity? 0, this is the same person, by the way. 0, infinity. Why do you love me that much? Because you're great. What is these questions? I miss you. You're a great friend. Okay, I'm done now. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you on Thursday. They said the living out of me. They could care less as long as